So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for staying. My name is Seddon and I do cybersecurity. My job basically is to keep the lights on in the UK and make sure the gas is flowing. So no pressure at all. Do you get the pressure joke? Gas, anyway. That's my official title, and why am I standing here talking to you? That's my background. I'm also an ethical hacker, so I try to find out how to break into stuff. I'm not as good as I used to be. But by the way, there's 2 iPhones here that need to be changed. Change them from Bob and Mark, because not good. So as a general cybersecurity point, when you get your phone to an iPhone and it says Andy's iPhone, change it to something different. Because it's really easy for people like me to go, okay, so I can find something in this crowd and start to get information on you. On train carriages, if you're a woman with the stuff that's been happening in the news lately, change it for your own security, So don't have Anna's iPhone, change it to Marconi or something daft like that. Anything but your name. I spent over 20 years in IT. I've built networks in the United States. I've done financial services in the city, working alongside companies like Lloyds, Barclays, Royal Bank of Scotland. I spent 15 years at IBM. Yes, I'm another one. Not about. 2 years at Dell EMC, and 6 months at Huawei in China. So for all of you fans out there going, well, how secure is our stuff with Huawei? I got out. Let me put it like that. Disclaimer, I'm going to talk about some stuff in National Grid and what we do at a high level. I'm going to talk about threat actors, so that's the nasty people. And I'm also going to talk about some of the ways we're thinking of going. That doesn't reflect what we might be doing. Remember, this is cybersecurity. I'm not giving away what we do. The first thing is, I'm traditionally an IT person. I originally started off life as an engineer. That's why I'm a hard hat now. And my wife said to me, who was originally an engineer herself, she went, "You're a proper engineer now, you have a hard hat, boots, anti-flam jackets." Yeah, thanks dear. So I wasn't a proper engineer before. IT versus OT, I think, is one point to get across here. Everybody is here talking about the digital agenda, and that's great. It's been driven both in the computer systems that you work with, the endpoints that you have in your pockets or you're looking at now. But for me, it's about cyberkinetics. Anything that moves due to a computer or an intelligent end device. Don't put ID to a computer at work. You're going to get some really interesting results and some very, very interesting people come to your desk. What do I mean by cyberkinetic? Robots, pick-and-place units, programmable logic controllers. For me, substation control systems. Those are the bits that control the breakers, the circuit trips and the systems that keep the lights on. If you have a look around the countryside, you see the big high voltage lines going, 400 kV lines, they all terminate somewhere. And in my world, I now have to talk about 2 networks. There's the power network, and there's the computer network that lives behind it. So these substation control systems are basically IT, but they've never been hardened, secured, because nobody thought they'd ever get into them until we had Ukrainians. This is what a substation. My life has gone from really nice meetings in places like Barclays and Lloyds in the City of London to getting doled up in hard hats and things to go and wander around these places, being told by people, don't walk around with a scaffold pole vertically. Oh, by the way, we electrify these fences. Not that there's 400 kV in there. Why would you want to go in the first place? We actually run 70 kV, very low voltage, very low ampage, around that. The reason we do it is we connect it into the system, so if somebody goes on the fence, we know that they're trying to get in. Physical security is also pretty good. That's St Fergus gas. All of the gas feeds from the North Sea come into that point for the UK. We also have gas that comes in off the east coast, and we have gas that comes in through Milford Haven, the natural gas side of things. Cyber security there is not bad because we have armed guards. Trust me, you don't want to argue with them. And they do check you for USB sticks very thoroughly. This is the guy I've had to read up about rather quickly. In 2013, he developed a doctrine of warfare for the Russians, evolving out of the Soviet mentality. And as you've noticed over the past 4 to 5 years, the way that the Russians have operated is to degrade, is to do asymmetric warfare, terrorism, guerrilla warfare, but they do it in an informational way. You've seen it in the elections in the US and here. You've seen the way they sponsor both sides and sow disinformation. They're very good at it. This doctrine is about reducing a country's ability to operate. Look at Syria. You've seen what's happened there. They've used that type of doctrine there. This guy understands that the science is key to him. If you actually read the paper, you can go and just do cyber doctrine and his name. He uses all types of capability. But what I'm interested in is supplemented by military means of a concealed character, including carrying out acts of informational conflict, cyber warfare. You can go out on the dark net and you can get yourself a botnet. We go to Amazon to get servers and web stuff. No, if you're a cyber criminal, go to the dark net, get yourself a botnet, start a denial of service attack. That's the starting point. That'll cost you about 20 quid. Not that I know. I love this cartoon actually. And what does the doctrine play look like? Well, I don't have to probably tell a lot of people here that the Ukrainian power system was taken down. 20 substations were taken down, and effectively the way they got in was through a third-party provider. We think through USB sticks. What they did was they reprogrammed the controllers. And while it didn't stop the electricity flowing initially, it slowed down the breaker that is thrown open. It's 4 milliseconds for it to fly open to stop it arcing. They slowed it down so it arced. That kicked off everything else. 2007, an oil pipeline in northern Turkey exploded. They got in by the CCTV cameras. They found a vulnerability in the CCTV system that was plugged into the same network that was controlling the valves. And they shut them. And it caused an explosion. Transport in the UK gets hit. Ukraine's quite popular. It's a bit of a test ground for the Russians. I found this one that Australian businesses were targeted a few months ago. And last year, the year before, US power systems all had infections across parts of their command and control systems. Nothing was done. People suspect it was a recon exercise. But if you go and learn about hacking, one of the first things you do in 90% of your task is to do reconnaissance. You find out everything you can about your target. Outsourced chaos. You had to have a cat name somewhere. Here it is. James Arbuthnot said back in 2015 that we were doing quite a good job. The problem is it's happening a lot more. From my point of view, we need to be able to do more and train more people in this capability. I'll talk about that later on. My mouth's starting to dry, isn't that typical? By the way, has anybody drunk out of these who's been on the stage before I get anything nasty? There we go. So, APT stands for Advanced Persistent Threat. These are teams of individuals who are probably state-sponsored, plausible deniability, landlord doesn't like getting his hands dirty, who can spin up cyber offensive capability very, very quickly. That means they've got the kit, it's cheap, let's face it. You can get Amazon Web Services, as I said, for a few quid. You can do the same in the dark now. These guys who are sponsored by the Russian military and rather, well, at the moment, over the top GRU agents who seem to drink beer in cars and do the hacking, probably sponsor these guys. By the way, the kit that the guys used in the car, you can buy online for $400. I've got some. It's open to anybody. Hack5 is the place to go and look if you're interested. So they're using standard American equipment and a standard operating system, a standard laptop that you guys have got, and they attacked it with that really simple attack. But it ain't just the Russians. Oh no. We have Kim, North Korea. And these ones are focused on industry and energy because those are the ones that we are interested in. National Grid does a lot around intelligence. We do open source intelligence. We do closed source intelligence. We have our own analysts. We also have people at a certain location on one side of the UK and we don't know. They're very close to us. And we pull all that information together. And we also do our own testing of systems. Because remember, these control systems are, they've been out there. They've been designed for a number of years. And people have not thought about them being attacked. Whereas computer systems, yeah, it's been a bit more around that. So the North Koreans, and one of their sister groups, APT-38, I think, they were the ones who took all the money out of one of the banks in India, I think. My brain goes there. But they target industry, use destructive malware, put it in the network, bang. It doesn't just break things, it really breaks things, it fries stuff. Also use it for espionage, and their favourite attack method is social engineering, so they will use phishing, spear phishing attacks. So phishing attack is where you'll get that email and say, click on this because we need you to do this, or create an imperative for you to do something. Actually, one of my colleagues today had one that supposedly came from ADB, one of our suppliers, that said, please, can you check out this documentation? And when he looked, it said azure.microsoft.net.com.au. But that was hidden. And they used Audi, so where you can shorten your URLs to hide it. The Iranians, obviously, don't get on well with the Saudis politically, so they decided they'd have a go at Saudi Aramco. Used Triton malware, and basically it was designed to hit their control systems within the oil processing side of things. So open close valves, change temperature readings, so that when you look through a stack and you're trying to crack petrol account, if you don't get the right temperatures, you don't get the right stuff at the right levels. Therefore, you're going to really mess stuff up, and you're going to affect your oil production. And they weren't known for other pure IT networks, so they just wanted to laugh. And then China loves to take intellectual property. I should know a word for them. Not me taking property, I should say. They go for construction and engineering. They want information. Do you know F-35 fighter? They took a lot of information away that for their stealth fighter. If you look at the designs, there's some similarities that they took out of the suppliers. They like to go for third parties, people who have less cyber security than the big guys. Because if you're bigger, theoretically, you can spend more money on it. And spear phishing is the way in. Why am I telling you about this? If we understand our enemy, and we understand their tactics, we know how to build defences. We know how to become active and what to look for. It's not just sitting there and letting it happen, it's actually being proactive in our defence. Remember, our husband said we were quite good. We are. And by the way, this isn't too difficult. I did this morning. have a look at showman.io. This will tell you industrial control systems, routers, everything that basically plugs into the internet. There's one which is a resort here. I've cut out the IP address, so there's a router that's available here that you can log on to. And there's something around here on the Isle of Wight Council, and that was on the router as well. That's just basically a forbidden area. That's available, that's open source intelligence. That was 5 minutes just messing around, just to give you an example. Our overall approach is really quite simple. We don't do anything different from anybody else, but what we do well is intelligence. And we've learned that from the intelligence community. Sorry, I don't laugh. But whereas for people who may understand information security, there's confidentiality, integrity, and availability, we work in a different way. If we're keeping the power on, the lights going, sorry, there's a gentleman there, your audio, I'm nearly finished, trust me, the bar's up there. We go for availability. We have to keep the lights on. So my concern is designing systems that do that allow my colleagues who are being threatened to do that. We use a thing called the NIST framework, and it's a very simple cyclical thing, and effectively we need to be able to identify who people are, how they're trying to get in. We identify the problems that we have on the networks and fix them. Then we need to protect them. Passwords, security, encryption. And if someone's got in, how do we detect? How do we actually say somebody's on the law, we need to do something about it? Then we need to respond to it. And responding is quite critical. Some systems you can buy will actually do the detecting and then defending for you. We can't do that. If we do it, we can take out substation. And then you have to recover. And that then goes to the classic IT sense of recoverability, disaster recovery type technologies. And we don't just sit and let it happen. I should have thought about that word solution though, really. I said we're active. Without going into too much detail, we have threat hunters, we have people who are specialists in this area who use digital forensics to look for certain plans. And we use artificial intelligence in certain ways, with certain programs. We need to understand the tactics that our adversaries have. I'm sure there's a quote from to Arthur War about understanding that, but didn't bother to look it up to be honest, but you get the idea. Closed and open source intelligence, paid feeds. We have companies out there who've done work in the Ukraine, who know the sort of attacks that can happen, and will help us out on that. Challenges. So, as a solutions architect, I have a very strange role as I'm not looking at the now, I'm looking 3 to 5 years from now. So the systems I design need to be protected in the future. And we're in an arms race. As we find something and get better at something, they do. And that's not just National Grid, that's any provider, any service that's available on the internet, whether you're a website, whether you're a service provider, whether you deliver fibre networks with IP across them, they're going to try and take that out. The challenge we do have is information overload. As human beings, there's only so much we can take in. And if we don't look at the information correctly, this is going back to really basic 101 computing, is you just go, I can't be bothered. If the hydrant is too big, then nobody's going to take any notice. Loads of flashing lights on the screen in an operations centre, yeah, we'll just let that go. The other thing that we've also found out through our research is it's not just nation states. We have some very interesting people out there who will try and carry out ransom attacks. So I don't mean ransomware, they'll do denial of service. They'll even buy your industrial control system on the dark web for you to ransom. For the small price of $500, you tell somebody, we will give you the code and the processes that you can then go to the customer, i.e. the person who bought it off, and their industrial control system, and threaten them for money. Nice. So we have to think ahead. We have to think what people are going to be doing in the next 2 to 3 years. And that's quite difficult. Because there's more Internet of Things and industrial Internet of Things. And I hate the term industrial Internet of Things because they're not, they're robots, they're intelligent endpoints. They're doing things, cybernetics. If you can work that word into a conversation over the next 3 days, let me know. From a power point of view, it's microgeneration. Some of the discussions I've heard in the room today around the challenges of power in the island. Microgeneration, solar panels, all that sort of stuff. We're also looking at smart grids, smart meters. Smart meters are probably the bane of my life. Well, not mine particularly, but that can be a challenge in the future. Just so that you understand, National Grid hands off power at substations to power yours south. Southern Scotland? Yes, thank you. Thank you. At that point, it becomes their power, they pay for it, they're going to distribute it onto you. They do the smart metering, they do all that process, but those smart meters are away in. So 2G, 3G cards with a smart meter supposedly feeding bits of information about real-time power usage to make you much more, you can tell what's going on. So there's a cartoon characters that bounce around your screen, lecky and gas. Yeah, right. And then there's electric car systems, and we're all talking about electric cars, hybrids, and we're going to plug into the car and get power in. Conversations I've heard and we're looking at is, if we go to a hydrogen-based economy as well, is you've got hydrogen fuel cells in the car, you plug your car into the house, the car talks to the computer in the house, managing the smart grid, looks at the power consumption and says, you know what, I need to take some power from the car. And the cell kicks in and produces energy from the house. That's another way in. I had to get this in. And we've been talking about artificial intelligence. There is a challenge around artificial intelligence. And we know the ATP decided to use this. It's not as good as the stuff that we're doing because their intelligence is much more fragmented. We have a bigger set of intelligence to work from. But we still have to train these things. The thing about big cyber operations is you need to scale. You need to be able to get people into the game, which is where artificial intelligence comes in. Even on their side, they have a lack of cyber skills as well. So they need to be able to teach people and bring them into the fold. All sounds very weird, doesn't it? Therefore, you're limited by human beings who can carry out the tasks. Some will be automated because the guys are actually automating using very simple software, using Python to generate tax and to automate the process. And also the ATPs started to hand off to cyber criminals for some really easy stuff. You want to do the complex stuff, all the recon, all the easy stuff, go and subcontract it. Reconnaissance as a service. With the artificial intelligence, they start to do much more interesting, much more detailed phishing attacks, spear phishing attacks. They will look at your LinkedIn profile, they will find interesting jobs that you're into, and they'll target you based on the job that you think you want. And they will send you a nice little link from a recruiter that says, oh, Andy, would you like to get out? We've got this job absolutely perfect for you. Once again, shorten URL, click on it, away you go. Because they are looking for people in organisations who are in cyber, who are in key positions, who do this sort of work. So automate it, use AI to find those bits of information. And of course, my general friend has the ability to do this. He has, and he knows that his cyber doctrine feeds into science to be able to do this for him. And of course, there's the good army. So defensive cyber ops require massive scale as well. If you're under the denial of service attack, that's where you get hit by hundreds of thousands of requests on your servers or your routers, and they're trying to take you out, drop your service. You need to be able to load balance or hand it off to someone else to do. Therefore, you're limited by specialists. You can see the way this is going, can't you? So we use AI to filter out the noise. And that's not difficult. You train machines in a certain way, and the products that we use are configured like that to look at things in a certain way. It's a very narrow band, but we can look at specific areas. That reduces the red stuff on the screen. We can focus on where the real problem is. Because the other thing with asymmetric warfare is you attack over there in a really big way, and you sneak in the door that way. I don't know what this means, but basically you're basically fleet of foot. You change your tactics, and you change your overall strategy potentially on doing things differently. AI will allow you to do that quickly. What we also need to be able to do is actually have a common thread. Even though national grid tables for intelligence feeds, we need to be working with other people. The challenge that the UK has is nobody wants to talk about the nasty little problem of cybersecurity. When people do get attacked, they don't talk about it. I talked to an insurance guy in the Midlands, and he said 5 or 6 of his customers have paid up ransomware, rather than go and admit to anybody. They've then got specialists in clear the systems down and lost data. But we need to be talking to each other, because at the GIU level, like at the General's house, that's what they're all doing, and they're offshoring this work. Criminality as a service. Sorry, cyber criminality as a service. The problem is with cybersecurity and general IT, those of you who have businesses out there, you want someone who has 10 years of work experience as 22 years old. Yeah, you're laughing, but you're guilty. And the challenge is that there are people out there who want the skills in many different ways, and they need to be used. So don't be afraid to look to different people to actually help you out. That's what we're doing. We have a lack of cyber security skills in the UK, and that's a government priority. We need to be able to cross-train engineers who understand operational technology into what I do. I'm quite weird because I've got an engineering background and I'm purely into IT and something like myself. Yeah, not carrying scaffold poles vertically. Mix people together, what we do is we actually put people together and mentor them so that people gain the skills. And we build teams who are both IT and OT literate, as I have no idea about the ins and outs of a circuit breaker, a 400 kV switch. All I know is it's going to kill me if I touch it. We sort of try to link it together with continuing professional development. And you've got the British Computing Society, you've got the Institute of Information Security Professionals, organisations like SANS who do training in SCADA, so the control systems, But we need experience in training. It's great doing this stuff and learning and getting a piece of paper. Oh, I passed. Yeah, you need to be able to do it. The military conduct war games, and in certain parts of the world, we have what are called red team, blue team exercises. So there's 2 or 3 military guys in here and ex-commanders and things, they really understand this. So what you have is a red team who are offensive hackers, and a blue team is a bunch of defenders. They all set up imaginary countries and cities with systems, hospitals, and attack them. And the blue team have to defend. And of course, there are certain organisations you might think about challenging who might be rather good at this. And from a military point of view, you do things in a repetitive fashion, so when you actually go into battle, you do it automatically. We have to be able to train our people to do that, because in reality, we might have 2 or 3 big attacks a year. We have lots of little ones, but we may have massive ones. That's when the rubber hits the road. I was going to have a big picture of a big turbine with some brass that being thrown behind it. Do again. Learn by doing. And it's only by doing this that we make good cyber professionals. But when? Well, potentially this is where you guys can come in and how this island can help. We train cyber defenders, active cyber defenders in an OT, operational technology environment. We model it on an exercise called Lock Shield that happens in Estonia every year about this time, where teams are taken across and actually put into a fictitious country, which is a NATO ally, and it's attacked. And they've got rooms 5-6 times the size of this, where the tables are laid out, cities, and as they get attacked and defended, they turn red and blue. And then they have political stuff coming in, saying the Prime Minister's phoned up and this has happened, why are you doing this? To try and distract people. Regular events, keep the muscle memory. If people do this regularly, when they actually do it in the real world, in the wild, they'll excel. So I'm carrying out red team, blue team events here. Train the best to even compete in these events, because there are actually competitions across the world that you can go and play in. And even though you may not win, at least train people here to go and have a go. So, my final thoughts. We're trying to think 3 or 4 years ahead, at least. Anything that I design now as a solutions architect needs to be good for the next 3 to 4 years. So I'm looking at technologies that are bleeding edge now that will be bedded in 3 to 4 years. And that's quite a challenge. So, if you're thinking of innovating out there and you've got something that's really interesting on the cybersecurity space, come and talk to me. Because I'm always interested in having a conversation. And I'll take it back to my bosses. Oh, by the way, National Grid have just set up a $275 million fund for investment in venture capital. I'm trying to go and disrupt my generals and principles. I don't know how well I can do it. I'm going to try my best. But the lights are still on. And the heating's still on, so at least it's working at the moment. And the key for us is good intelligence. You talk to anybody in the intelligence agency, they will tell you that knowing your enemy, knowing what they're doing, having that information is absolutely critical to be able to defend. And that's what Grid are great at. We design based on good intelligence. We need to innovate. Artificial intelligence, we're already investigating, we're already doing work around that sort of stuff. We need to train more people. The government has made it a national priority. People in this room may not know that the MOD is trying to recruit 2,500 cyber warriors from military, from civilian life, and from civil service. Build facilities that train simulation and attack, so people actually learn in real time, not just in a virtual way, with teams that they know work with in a room, so they actually see how they respond and how they can work together. Because that's part of it. It's not just being clever on a computer, it's how do you strategize, how do you prioritise. And finally, any questions, I'll be up there, large client plays of anything that's a large. Thank you very much indeed.